This is Cover 2 Credits, and we are back today. We're going to be running down an end of the year type list. We got two of them in the wings for you. First one in the barrel, we're going to do a 2015 top 10 to find out what we, as in me and Stair, think are the best. We've argued, we made a list, we have checked it twice. And
3 times maybe.
These movies suck the least out of all of them, we've decided. So, drum roll. 2015, number 10, The Revenant.
Came out in selected places at the end of the year, and I still don't think it's actually out wide, but everything that is being shown of this movie and talked about this movie, it looks amazing, and the story is based on a true story and such.
Probably one of the best movies of the year, I would
Yes.
guess.
Yes.
Number 9. Jurassic World. Personally, I didn't think this movie was that good. Stair disagreed. It made the list. I don't think it probably should have, but you can take it up with Stair.
It made the top 10, yes. One, the mere fact that until another movie that's high on our list came out, it had broken a bunch of records this year, and I agreed. I thought it was very good for what we had gotten from the previous Jurassic Park sequels.
I don't even talk about those.
Okay.
Number 8. AntMan. Now, I know a lot of people didn't like this movie as much as I did. I thought this movie was freaking awesome.
I love this movie.
Maybe the best superhero movie out this year.
This year, I would agree.
It was good. Like I said, it was different than what we've seen so far out of Marvel, but instead of trying to do the Avengers better than the Avengers, it sort of branched off and did its own thing in its own way, which I thought really worked for it.
The heist movie, it worked perfectly, I thought, and the cast was good, and looking forward to finding out more about Ant-Man and the Wasp for the sequel.
Number 7. Age of Ultron. Now, Sturge didn't really like this movie that much. I thought it was pretty good.
I enjoyed it, but I don't know. I think it's that same feeling people had, it couldn't beat the feeling you had from seeing the first Avengers. So seeing the second one, and I'll tell you the truth, sometimes Marvel to me misses on its villains, and this kind of is what happened here, but I know you enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. I thought it had a lot going for it. It wasn't Avengers 1, but like I said, you can't put those on the same pedestal.
Yeah, not fair.
But excellent movie all around. Number 6. Bridge of Spies.
A Steven Spielberg directed spy movie that takes place in the Cold War, to me, is already on my radar. And then having that casted to lead with Tom Hanks, the movie is very good. If you haven't had a chance to see it, you should.
Number 5. Inside Out, only animated on the list, and it was not what I was expecting, but not bad.
I think it's good that it wasn't what we were expecting.
That's probably for the best.
This movie hit with a lot of people, and because it was different, and it hit with all ages, which is something that's kind of nice to see.
Number 4. Kingsman.
Kingsman, based on a graphic novel, was a surprise to a lot of people. No one really, even if you read the graphic novel comic book thing, no one really knew exactly what they were going to do, and they came in and knocked it out of the park. Again, if you haven't seen this movie, I recommend it wholeheartedly.
Number 3. Star Wars. Stair wanted it higher on the list, I wanted it lower, but we compromised.
Just a little indie film. Nothing big to talk about. No, to me, the mere fact of the atmosphere around this movie coming out could put it higher on the list. But I understand, and I mean, number 3 is still right there. And like we had talked about in our review, good movie, close to being great movie. I look forward to everything else coming out of Disney and Lucasfilm.
Number 2. Bit of a dark horse here. Straight Outta Compton.
Great movie. I know Kevin didn't get a chance to see it, but from everything we've seen and me talking about it, he agreed that it should be toward the top of our list. Again, not knowing what to expect. I mean, because you never know when it comes to these biopic kind of things, whether they're going to wash over some things, whether they're going to make certain points. And I mean, this could be the same fact that there are things that were more of a poignant point than that they should have been, or things that were glossed over. However, it's an enjoyable movie if you like any of that history of NWA and that kind of thing. It was a very, very good movie.
Number 1. Not really a surprise here, but we went with The Martian.
A great movie all around.
I would agree. Great movie all around.
Matt Damon just destroys this, and the supporting cast is good. There really wasn't any weak point in this movie, I did not think. I know there are some honorable mentions that we will mention real quick that were definitely good enough to make the list, but we just couldn't quite find places for them from what we wanted. These aren't in any particular order. Kevin?
It Follows.
Definitely a horror movie that you should see one time. A very interesting take on the horror genre.
Hateful Eight.
A Tarantino, and that by itself could get this on the list realistically, but then it's a Western with an amazing cast. Hopefully, I mean, it seems as if it would be another one of his classic movies.
And Creed.
People did not expect this to be as good as it was. The fact that they're talking about Stallone possibly getting nominated for a supporting actor Academy Award by itself shows the level this movie was at. Yes, it's a Rocky, I guess, pseudo sequel, but this movie's a lot more than people expected.
Alright, well, that pretty much wraps it up for 2015. We'll be back with another vid. We're going to do 2016, what we're looking forward to, and ranking them by what we want to see. Anyway, so that'll be it for us. Once again, thank everyone for tuning in and watching this show and our channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
If you have anything that, if anything didn't make our list that you think should have, by all means, put it in the comments below. We enjoy some discussion. There are a few movies that we know that did not make it that probably people think should, that we just did not agree with. So, until next time.
Thank you for staying till after the credits.